Just I'll.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Participants are from 4 different states, sir: Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, and West Bengal, and they are belong to 23 different subjects, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Good morning to all. We can make it as an interactive class as far as in this session. In the first session, I am going to take introduction to UGC massive open online courses, that is for SWAYAM courses. Then also we can discuss about what are the UGC regulations, then again its adoption and also development of MOOCs. These are some of the content we are going to discuss in the first session. So as far as we are all aware of the thing, when you taking into consider as far as India is concerned, we have very positive trend with respect to various parameters. First you take for demographic dividend. That's also very, very important as far as demographic dividend, because if you're taking almost 650 million of population in between 0 to 24 years. So this is again we have the engaged population. That's why this is also one of the positive trend as far as India is concerned. Then another interesting aspect as far as internet usage, taking for internet penetration. So India is second highest number of internet penetration. Then also taking into consider for almost reaching for 735 million internet user in India. This is also very, very important aspect. They're playing very important role as far as for the online courses is concerned. Then again, taking for the growth trend of internet penetration, this was very 2% in 2006. When you're taking for 2016 or maybe taking at present 2020, almost 36%. They're taking for both combined both rural and urban users as far as for the internet penetration is concerned. Then some of the interesting thing, these are all you're all well versed with the things. Smartphone penetration. There's a 290 million smartphone users in India. Then again, there is again addition of another 180 million years by 2021. These are some of the positive trend as far as encouraging for online courses taking into consider. Then another interesting, probably I think you are all well versed with the thing, internet usage in a minute as far as taking for the various apps we are using, various applications we are using as far as for the internet. Probably taking into consider for the major share will be the email. Probably take for the in a minute. Probably take for the 197 million, that is for the email sent. This is a very, very interesting, we need to be understand. Then moving to the next very important as far as positive trend is concerned, lifelong learning instead of learn, and retire. So this is also very, very interesting. In the earlier concept, we will learn, then again retire. But here we need to be go for, it's a continuous process, that is for the lifelong learning. Then again, taking for the future work is based on online based. Then another interesting, Minister of Education, almost they earmarked more than 2,300 crores for developing and translating digital courses content. Another 5 years. So this is also very, very interesting. We need to be, as a teacher, we need to be understand, because so much money they are spending by Minister of Education for encouraging online courses, then also making for developing and translating digital courses content. This is also very important. Then different e-learning technique will be used, like because you are all well versed with the thing we are using for the YouTube. Then also some of the faculty member probably used for the Google Classroom. Anybody used for the Google Classroom in your classes? Any institute, any university having for the Google Classroom?
Yes, sir. We are using.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, we are using.
Okay. Then also anybody enrolled for the SWAYAM courses?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then also very interestingly, anybody installed for the SWAYAM Prabha in your institutions? This is again, it's a 24/7 education channel. Anyway, we'll discuss in the later. Then also another interesting, that is for the open education resource, that is for the EPG part. So these are some of the different e-learning technique will be available. Then also one of the pillars of the Digital India Initiative of Government of India started SWAYAM under National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. This is as well as for the flagship program under the Digital India, they started for SWAYAM. This is again understanding for the online teaching modes of teaching and students. This is very, very interesting. Probably this is published in the elsewhere, that is for the Science Direct article. Just I have taken the gist of this article. Looking at data based on the some of the, suppose if you take by the Mysore, there is they are for the own learning management system. Then again some of the Google Classroom. Then some they are using for the Zoom, Cisco, WebEx. webinar, so many things. So based on the thing, if you're taking for the percentage of teacher using online teaching modes as well as for the student using for the online teaching modes, probably looking at the whatever the numbers, probably can take into consider for the reaching student through WhatsApp, or you taken into consider email. So this is again accessibility for both teachers as well as the student, taking into consider for the WhatsApp as well as for the email. There is having for the 100% reaching to the student. This is one of the interesting thing based on the some of the survey conducted based on the study. Then taking very interesting in the global scenario, what is the growth of massive open online courses? The very important. When you taking 2012, very limited, taking for the only 2 million learners were there. Then only 40 university were partner for developing the massive open online courses. Then also when come to the 250 courses made available in the 2000 in the year of 2012, when come to the revenue is very negligible, there is zero. But when you're taking for the 2020, the funding is increased enormous. Then again, learners 2 million to 180 million, that learner is increased. Then again, university partner, almost 950 universities participating in the developing e-content as well as for the delivering the e-content as well as for the taking into consider for the delivering the courses. Then again, taking for the total courses, almost 16,000 courses is made available as far as the thing. Then again, hundreds of millions the revenue they generated. This is also very interesting. When you looking the data in the span of almost 80 years, the trend line as far as for the growth of MOOC courses, this is for the as per global scenario is concerned. Then again, this are all I will not go for the detailing because these are all already were all well versed with the thing. Here learning as well as for the web-based learning, because already you are aware. I will not go for the detail. Anyhow, after the presentation, probably I will share my PPT. Probably whenever you free, you can read it. Very important, we need to understand platforms. Whatever the online courses we are running, either you are taking for the SWAYAM or you taking into consider in the global scenario, so many platforms are made available. Based on the thing, we need to understand for the what is the platforms. Then also very interestingly, we need to understand for the learning management system. So very interesting because already one of the teachers already mentioned for the thing they are using for the Google Classroom. So that's also very interesting as far as for the understanding the overall learning management system. Anybody have access for the using InfluentNet learning management system? Your university or maybe institute? Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Anybody accessing learning management system that is developed by InfluentNet? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so very interestingly, because this is my request is probably can approach your principals or maybe your concerned university. The InfluentNet they freely available made available for the learning management system because InfluentNet is working under the UGC under the subsidiary of the UGC. These learning management systems they can make use of your institute as well as for your university. Then taken into consider the conducting for the online courses, then also sharing for the whatever the information made available through the digital platform. So this is also very interesting. Only thing is you have to register in your over there in the coordinator or maybe head of the department. So based on the thing you can make use of the learning management system. So here the learning management system is very important using for the manage your learning intervention and provide access to the online learning services for student, teacher as well as for the administrator. So that's why the platform is very important whenever you started for the online courses. This platform taking for the learning management system is a software system that allows the development and delivery of education courses using internet as a delivery system. This is also very important because already some of the teachers already familiar with this learning management system because only thing is we need to be taking into consideration you should have a own learning management system for the either institution level or maybe university level. That's very important. Probably now as far as NEP 2020 because already they given for the thing you have to go for the your own learning management system for the another 5 years. Each institute or maybe university should have a learning management individual learning management system. This is also one of the interesting thing. Then second, very interesting because this is related with not only for your online courses, then also related with the overall curriculum of entire program, or maybe you can call it as an entire course. So this is for the open pedagogy. So new opportunity for learning. Probably I think you are all familiar with this Bloom's taxonomy. Based on the Bloom's taxonomy, probably all the universities they started for the outcome-based learning. Then also based on the outcome-based learning, then again taking into consideration there is so many elements that taken into consideration. Remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. So based on the thing, Now, as far as NIP 2020, then also taking for the probably I think so many universities already they started for the CBCS scheme, because I think all are having for the same scheme, or still they are not implemented for the CBCS. Yes. Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
CBCS.
Audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Audible, sir.
Okay. As far as CBCS is concerned, because already given for an option for, because whenever you started for designing your curriculum, because given for the more weightages for the core paper as well as for the soft core, hard core, then also taking into consideration for the some of the bunch of credit is given to as far as elective is concerned. So based on the thing, each courses, because already you started probably I think taking into consideration for writing your what is the course objective, probably I think whichever the university they go for the NAC accreditation, or maybe whichever the institute they go for the NBA accreditation, they mandate to write there what is that objective of the each subject taken into particular courses. Then again they have to write the what are the objectives, what is the objective, the outcome of the courses, then again taking outcome that taking into consider. So based on the thing, whenever you designing your entire syllabus, we need to understand, we need to be apply for the Bloom's taxonomy. Remember, understand, apply, analyze, and evaluate and create. So here, based on my understanding, taking into consider for all these 6 elements, probably up to level 3, probably remember we are making for the content, whatever the syllabus is there, then again student will remember, student will understand, student will apply. So only rest of 3 elements be given for the very less weightages. Probably can analyze, probably given for the somebody doing for the project work, because in our course, urban and regional planning, we are given for 50% is theory, 50% studio. They are doing for the drawing, they are doing for the field survey. They are given for the flexibility for analyze, evaluate, and creativity. So when you're taking for the other discipline, probably take for the social sciences, probably there is a very limited weightage is given for the analyze, evaluate, and create. So that's why taking into consider for all these 6 elements is very, very important. Whenever you for understanding for the thing, that's why the Bloom taxonomy is very, very important. Each teacher, we should understand Bloom's taxonomy. Probably can, whenever you free time, probably can just type it in the Google. You will get the Bloom's taxonomy, then also given for the various elements based on the indicator. Then again, you take for the whichever the subject you are teaching, probably can convert in the Bloom's taxonomy. Out of probably each syllabus is subject based on the whatever the subject, probably given for the 4 unit or maybe 6 unit, whatever the units you are there in the each subject. Based on the unit, then again go for the unit wise. Then again, how you are going for the which unit you can use for the remember, understand, apply, which unit for the analyze, which unit for the evaluate, which unit for the creative. So this is very, very important. So even if you take for the present NEP 2020, they'll given for the blended learning as well online learning as well as for the blended learning. Then also given for the more important given for the skill-based learning. So based on the thing, because in our curriculum, because some of the elements is missing, probably that is very, very important. That's why I started discussing for the Bloom's taxonomy. That's also very important. Probably can keep it in your whenever you framing the syllabus or whenever you start for the introducing the subject, then you can take for the which are all the content will be there in the remember, understand, and apply. Which content probably can make use of analyze. Which content probably can use for the make use of evaluate, which content maybe can give for the as an wider scope or taking into consideration creativity or something like this. Is a very, very important as well as for the Bloom taxonomy is concerned. Then moving to massive open online courses, because already you are all well versed with the thing, massive open online courses. Again, this is the boundaryless institute as well university. Then again taking for the large enrollment number, the taking into consider for the thing. They open to all, then also fully online. Then again, structured course content in the online course, unlimited participation. Then again, open access via the whatever the web link is provided by the each courses. Then basic philosophy of massive open online courses they given for anytime, anyone, as well as for anywhere. So this is very, very important.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Slides move ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ sir.
Yes, sir.
Slides move ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ sir.
Now.
Slides.
Okay.
So show ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ sir.
ಇಲ್ಲ sir.
Oh, 1 minute. 1 second, I'll share it.
Yes, sir.
Precipitation.
1 minute, sir. There is an internet issue.
Okay, sir.
Sir, now?
No visible, sir.
Now visible, sir?
No visible, ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್ ಬಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Now?
Yeah.
Now we are in the which slide, sir?
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
Now in the full screen only.
Sir, 15th slide, sir.
We are in which slide, sir?
15th slide, sir. Interest in MOOCs has increased exponentially.
15, number 15.
Oh, we are in the still in the last. Okay. There is some issue.
ಸರ್ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೂವ್
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now it is okay, sir.
Now we are in the Bloom's taxonomy.
This is Bloom's taxonomy, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Bloom's taxonomy.
Bloom's taxonomy.
Okay, sir. Now, next slide. MOOCs.
No, it is not moving, sir.
Not moving, sir.
Not
sir.
MOOCs.
There is some issue in the internet. I will do one thing. I'll share in the PDF only. Okay. Just 1 minute. Online courses is already started. The very interestingly, there is a 3 basic philosophy of MOOCs, that is for the anytime, anyone, and anywhere. So this is very, very important as far as for the taking for the MOOC courses under the SWAYAM platform. Anytime you can access for the anytime, whenever you free, then you can log in. You can anytime you can access. Then anyone, then anywhere. So this is very interesting. There is a 3 philosophy of as well as for the MOOC courses is concerned. Then again, taking further, this is again the exponential increase, because already we discussed in the global scenario, that is for the, it's a rapidly increasing for the enrollment of MOOC courses. Then also very interestingly, probably take for speedy progress, taking into consider for the almost so many, in 2017, there is only for the 40 students were enrolled. Then again, taking for the 2018, in the span of whatever the thing, there is almost 23 lakh students were enrolled. This is also very, very interesting. Then moving to the statistics and component, the completed courses. Then again, we are all aware of the thing. Entire massive open online courses under the SWAYAM platform. There is a 9 national coordinators there. Based on the 9 national coordinator, each national coordinator will be held responsible for the respective discipline. So based on the thing, probably you heard about for the NPTEL. So NPTEL is the most visited academic YouTube channel in the world. So based on the NPTEL, National Program on Technology Enabled Learning. This is again one of the interesting initiative as far as for the Government of India is concerned. As far as for NPTEL is concerned, now the presently NPTEL is coordinating for developing MOOC courses as well as for the technical PG and UG courses as well as for the under the NPTEL. Then again NPTEL they're working under the guidance of ACT. So based on the thing, the all technical courses, whatever the MOOC courses available in the SWAYAM platform, that is developed by National Program on Technology Enabled Learning. Then this is also one of the most visited academic YouTube channel in the world. So this is very interesting. Then also taking into consider for the as far as for the MOOC course is concerned, there is a positive trend. They taken into consider number of enrollment, then also increasing for the number of courses made available for in the SWAYAM platform. Then also taking for the component of the MOOCs, anyway we will discuss in the later. There is what are the component were there. Then another important, probably think you are all heard about for that, there is some of the courses is made available in the paid courses, some of the courses available in the free courses, some of the courses scheduled drive and some of the self-paced. These are all some of the courses done by the university, some of the courses run by the private firms. Based on the thing, apart from the SWAYAM platform, anybody join for any other courses? Some courses is available in the Coursera, some courses available in the edX, some courses is available in the various other platform.
Sir, in ARPIT, sir.
Yes.
ARPIT. Annual refresher program in teaching.
Okay. ARPIT. Annual refresher program in teaching. Again, that
yes, sir. Yes.
Platform. My question is not in the SWAYAM platform. Other than the SWAYAM platform, any courses you are enrolled. Either suppose if you take for the
Coursera, sir.
Okay.
Coursera.
Okay. Coursera you joined. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So these are all very interesting because some of the course again we need to be prepared at the time of enrollment. We need to pay some money, that some amount need to be paid for the thing. Then also we paid for some kind of certification or whatever the thing. Some of the courses we only have to make it as a probably take for the 3 months course or maybe 4 months course, whatever the week courses we can make for the self-paced. Then also some of the schedule driven courses available. Some of the courses university taking into consider. Some of the courses is made available on the private forms. Even if you take for the World Bank, then also started for the Asian Development Bank. So many World Bank, there is a World Bank Institute is there now. Asian Development Bank, they created for the Asian Development Bank Institute. So these are the institute, they are running for the various online program that is made available for the policymakers, teachers, as well as for the academicians. This is also very, very interesting. Then another important major platforms as well as for the players. This is very, very important because already we started discussing about massive open online courses. As far as for the India is concerned, we have the SWAYAM. So based on the thing, if you take for the global scenario, we have the so many, this is very limited. Probably there are so many other platforms also made available. Probably take for the HEDx, Course Builder, Blackboard, VJIQ, Moodle, Udacity, then Coursera, so many other things. So many platforms is made available for the entire globe as well as for the massive open online course is concerned. As far as India is concerned, the SWAYAM is the platform as well as for the India as well as for the massive open online course is concerned. So based on the thing, whenever you're taking these major platform, probably I think probably you're all well much of the thing edX. They are the pioneer for as far as for the online courses is concerned. Initially they started for the MIT and Harvard. They started for the HEDx courses. This is also very, very interesting. Even very interestingly, probably I think whenever you free, probably you can type it in the hedex.org. Probably you can see the multiple courses made available. Now, some of the courses made available for the free of cost. No need to pay for the enrollment, no need to pay for the certification, other thing. Because of after this, the pandemic, probably so many platform, they started for the made available for courses in the free of cost. Probably you've taken, you have heard about for the Hindenburg University, they introduced for almost 2,000 odd online MOOC courses they made available for in the free of cost. These are all some of the things that will help you for taking into consider for the enrolling for the learners, then also get the certification or whatever the thing. This is also very, very interesting. You need to be there. Then already we started discussing about as far as for the NPTEL is concerned, National Program on Technology Enabled Learning. Because already we are aware, taking into consider for the NPTEL is a project funded by National Mission on Education through ICT, that is for the MHRD, presently that's Ministry of Education. So based on the thing, this program, because very interestingly, this program is managed by 7 IITs, then again 1 IIC, Indian Institute of Science, as well as for the 7 IITs. They are the stakeholder of this NPTEL program. Based on this NPTEL program, probably taking into consider for the thing, every cycle they're releasing more than 200 subject is made available under the NPTEL platform. So probably I think in your family, anybody is doing for the technical courses or maybe taking into consider for the thing, they are having for the accessing for these NPTEL courses is made available under the guidance of ACT. So this is very interesting as well as for the NPTEL course is concerned. Then based on these are all some of the platform, very, very important. Only thing is we need to keep it in our mind. When you're taking for the massive open online courses, there is so many platforms is made available for the entire country. As far as India is concerned, there is an indigenously built, that is for the SWAYAM platform, that is made available only exclusively for India. Probably if somebody taking into consider for the thing, they want to access for the SWAYAM courses in the other countries, then again there is a restriction. They will not allow. So only thing is recently they made for some of the NPTEL, whatever the video content that has to be converted in the YouTube, then probably anybody can access for all over the globe. So these are all some of the things for there that is there as far as for the SWAYAM course as well as for the platform is concerned. Then another interesting as far as we are all teacher, because already because everyone we started for learning for online courses, how to conduct online courses. Now we are all very much well about all these things because of the pandemic that naturally we created for we converted for our mode of teaching to the online. Based on that online teaching, because already we are aware some of the things they are using for the own platform, that is for the learning management system. Some of the institute they are using for the various other via media, either using for the Zoom or maybe WebEx, whatever the thing, whatever the applications, online applications made available as far as for based on their requirement. Then as a teacher, because now very importantly, that University Grant Commission as well as for the various other, probably take for the whichever the taking into consideration recognition body, either you take for the ACT or you take for the University Grant Commission, they'll given for the mandate taking into consideration for the thing, they given for the encouraging teachers to involve for developing for massive open online courses. Probably I think anybody doing for any major research project funded by the UGC as of now. Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
Okay.
No, we are.
We got any project funded by the under the major research project through the UGC or maybe any other recognition body or maybe any other institute? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
No,
Why
sir.
that stopped for the major research project? Anybody is aware of the thing?
Yes, sir. We have applied. I have applied, but I didn't get it, sir.
So very interestingly, now see 2016 they started for massive open online courses. 2017 onwards they started for that SWAYAM platform, that indigenously built SWAYAM platform. Based on the thing, they started for the instead of giving for the major research project, they given encouraging for the any faculty is interested for the developing the MOOC courses. They'll given for the 13.5 lakh rupees. That is for the project cost. Taken into account the 13.5 lakh rupees. That is for encouraging faculty to involve for developing for the MOOC courses. Then also they'll given for the more, because we are all teacher, again, whatever the work you are doing for the research or maybe project or maybe presentation or whatever the thing, finally you are correlating with the what is the APA score you are getting. Finally, that will help you for our promotions. So based on the APA scoring, probably if we look into that 2018 regulation UGC or whatever the regulations, they are given for the more weightages for the as well as for the MOOC course is concerned. So that's why each teacher probably we need to be involved for developing for the MOOC courses. Then also very interestingly, recently that IITs and Indian Institute of Science, they made mandate for each faculty should have a one MOOC courses need to be developed. That's the mandate as well as for the IITs as well as for the Indian Institute of Science. So that's why every cycle they are releasing more than 200 subject is developed by only 7 IITs and 1 IIC. But as far as university is concerned, probably we have entire country almost we put together almost 600 plus universities. Probably we are releasing only for the 40 subjects. Probably I think whoever already familiar with these SWAYAM courses through the SWAYAM platform probably will aware of the thing. Every cycle either you take for the PG probably will get for the 40 courses, probably UG probably will have the 80 courses or something like that. But when you taking from the other side, that IITs and as well as for the IIC, probably they are taking for the major share, almost 200 subject made available for every cycle. This is also very, very important. So here, as a teacher, if the teacher wanted to develop a MOOC courses, then again that's called as an instructional design. What are the instructional design or of the MOOC courses? So here, what is the principle we need to be followed? Then what are the procedures we need to be followed? Then what are the instruction materials and relations need to be followed? Something like that. Probably I think you're all well versed. I think this ODI model, analysis, design, development, and implementation, and evaluation. These are all the procedure. Then again, before developing the MOOC courses, then again we need to be design what is the title of the MOOC course, taking into consider, because same courses, whether it's made available already is available in the SWAYAM platform, or maybe same courses is available in your present curriculum. Probably taken into consider for either running for the postgraduate courses or maybe undergraduate courses. Where again we checking for the whether that course is made available in the present curriculum or not. Probably taken into consider for the some of the courses. Probably you are aware of the thing cyber security. Probably some of the course recently I think in the last cycle there is a course called as communication technology. Then also very, very interesting component, research communication. I think this is one of the professor of journalism they prepared for the research communication. Probably I think almost that's the highest student were enrolled, almost more than 12,000 students were enrolled for the research communication. That's for the postgraduate students for the entire country. So something like that. So here as a ODI model, we need to be understanding for the what is the analyze learner, what is overall the learner for the particular subject. Then also what is the objective of the particular course that need to be understand. Then what are the methods we are using, what are the media and materials we are using. Then also we need to be understand for the thing utilizing what are the media, taking for the multimedia as well as for the materials, animation. Then also taking it for the overall the learner participants. Then again evaluate and review. These are all the some of the thing. Probably you are all well versed the thing. This instruction design as well as for the ODI model. I will not go for the detail. Then the very important we need to be understand before taking for the any MOOC courses developed by the individual faculty, we need to be understand for the what is the core requirement. Then again, we need to understand overall the audience, whether the particular course only exclusively designed for the undergraduate student, or the particular course is exclusively designed for only postgraduate student. Then, or you want to make for the heterogeneous and homogeneous. Some of the courses taking for the anybody can able to enroll. So this is either may take for the social sciences, or may be taken into the applied sciences, or may be taken into consider anything, or that open to all or something like that. So that need to be understand before taking for the framing the syllabus, before start for the MOOC courses development, we need to understand for the whether the heterogeneous or homogeneous target group. Then also taking for the structure, that is for the number of units. Probably I think you are all, I think it seems all are there in the CBCS scheme. Based on the thing, each subject having for the 4 unit. So anybody having for the more than 4 unit in your subjects in the postgraduate level? Sir, I am audible.
For only 4 subjects.
Yes.
4
only. So taking into consider for the thing, we given for the each unit for the
Four only.
Anjali madam, please mute your audio.
Okay. So here, as far as taking into consider for the number of units is concerned, because already given for the as far as the CBCS, even you can access for so many model curriculum is made available in the UGC website. Probably you can take for the subject base. There is a model curriculum they prepared. Based on the model curriculum, they'll given for the that's the entire course as it is the 4 unit. Based on the 4 units, they given for the weightages for the that whatever the 4 unit 25% weightages probably take for the 100 marks or whatever the thing. Based on the thing now, because already there is a structure, probably the same course need to be developed under the MOOCs, or maybe you can take for this different title based on the present requirement. So based on the thing, then again we need to understand for the what are the that quiz elements, resource element, then again video lecture. This is all some of the things we discuss in the later also. Then again participant requirement. So here, as far as on the SWAYAM platform, some of the courses exclusively made available for the credit transfer. This is only applicable for the whichever the student currently they are pursuing for the undergraduate and postgraduate student, they can enroll the SWAYAM courses, they can get the credit. But apart from the current student, any student or anybody can interested, they can enroll the SWAYAM courses, they get the only certification. The certification only for the they'll have to get the some kind of taking into consider for the thing only for the learning purpose, they'll get the certification. That's why whenever you designing the MOOC courses, again you need to be clearly mentioning that whether you are offering for the credit transfer credit certificate courses, or you only the taking developing for the certification courses. Then also taking for the in the online as well as for the Prof examination. These are again very interesting as well as for the thing. Probably I think now earlier University of Mysore also one among the center is identified the University Grant Commission for conducting the UGC MOOC courses in the year of 2019. Then after that, they created for the as an autonomous body. There's probably you are all aware of National Testing Agency. National Testing Agency will take care of entire country for conducting for the SWAYAM courses. So here there is an online, then also procured both the pen and paper exam is there. Then also there is an MCQ online there in the thing. Probably as a teacher, we need to be decide whether you want to go for the online or maybe we want to make for the procured examination. Then again, we have the assignment, then also you have the media design, then communication. So this was some of the things probably that will help you for whenever you start for developing the MOOC courses. Probably I think in our university, we have separate education multimedia resource center, that's for the VMRC, and then we have separate full-fledged SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell. We will help you for assisting for what is the as well as for the media design, communication, then all the how to prepare the proposal and other thing. Probably somebody is not there in our university, probably you are there in the some other university, probably. I think entire country more than 18 to 19 multimedia research center is there. Then also Minister of Education, they empaneled for the so many agencies for that taken into consider approved agency for creating the content and maybe developing the MOOC courses, probably can approach. So only my advice is probably think. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Anything need to be asked? Yes, I am audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Anything need to be asked, ma'am?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So these are all some of the things probably taken into consider. Then again, I will not go for the detail for the thing because already we are aware as well as for the SWAYAM course is concerned, because this is Minister of Human Resource Development, now present Minister of Education. They started for the study website active learning for young aspiring minds. Then again, because already they given for the 3 cardinal principles: education policy, access, equity, and quality. This is again they taking for the 3 important policy. Then these courses is made available from 9th class to up to till post graduation, to be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. These are all some of the things already we discussed. Then as well as SWAYAM courses is concerned, one-stop web and mobile-based interactive platform, high quality learning experience. Then again, taking for the state-of-the-art system to allow easy access to monitoring, certification, peer group interaction, hybrid model of delivery. Then also MS, that's for the Microsoft, is taken into consider for the providing for all IT platform. This is very, very interesting. Probably, I think 2017, we started University of Mysore for the implementation of the MOOC courses. 2018, we started for enrollment. In the first cycle of these SWAYAM courses, then again, we are finding for the very difficulty for accessing for the videos. Again, taking into consider the bandwidth, then also very interestingly, because whenever you opening for the particular videos, then taking for the too much streaming, they're taking for the too much time for the streaming. So these are all the some of the issues. Now, as far as for the thing, because almost we reached for the 3.5 years, as well as for the UGC also there is for the almost 4 years for taking for the developing the MOOC course at their matured level. Now, even if you take for the probably can anytime you can type it in the SWAYAM, take into consider for the thing. Based on the SWAYAM, probably can access any video that's taken into consider for the thing. They can within a 1 or 2 seconds that video will be open. The video will be streamed. So this is very important. They given for the such a way that bandwidth. Then also at a time in a one video probably can see for the more than 20,000 participants at a time. So these are all the some of the bandwidth they created. Then again, these are all backbone is provided by the Microsoft, taking into consider for the entire country. This is again as well as for the SWAYAM is concerned. Then again, this is related with the national coordinator. So entire country under the SWAYAM platform, there is a 9 national coordinator. Then again, University Grant Commission, they're coordinating for the postgraduate degree program. Even 2021 onwards, they're given to this postgraduate degree program is given to Consortium for Education and Communication. CEC will looking after for developing for the PG courses. But again, when come to the enrollment, other thing, everything will managed by the University Grant Commission. When come to the technical courses, UG as well as for the PG, then again ACT and NPTEL. ACT is the as a recognition body. Then again NPTEL is a program. They will manage for the that entire technical courses UG and PG. Then again CEC is managing for undergraduate program as far as for the entire country is concerned. Then again IGNOU is International Open University following for the diplomas and certification courses. Then NCERT, they will take care of school education from class 9 to 12th classes. Then again, National Institute of Open Schooling, they started for the school education for 9th to 12th classes courses. Then again, IIM Bangalore, the management program entirely, the exclusively for the management program. That IIM Bangalore is the national coordinator. Then again, another interesting, there is for the National Institute for the Technical Teacher Training Research Institute Chennai. This is applicable for the teacher training program. Probably I think already some of the professors already mentioned for the thing. They are joined for the ARPIT program. That is for the annual refresher program in teaching. These are all ARPIT program is content is delivered and developed by the NITER. Then also taking into consider NITER is the as a national coordinator for managing for all the annual refresher program in teaching. These are all the some of the things. These are all the some of the national coordinator is available for the entire country. Then another as far as for the SWAYAM initiative, because this is the digital platform which gives open access to information, education, learning anywhere, anytime. These are all already we discussed. Then another interesting thing, 2016 there is a regulation, because before starting for the SWAYAM courses, there is a regulation for the SWAYAM online courses. Based on the regulation, they'll given for the 20% of the credit weightage is given for the student for opting for SWAYAM courses. Because as far as my understanding, suppose if you're taking you are teaching in the PG level, what is the total credit in a student can have entire that program is, madam, what is the total credit student can earn for the entire program? Or maybe you are teaching in your course, either whichever the courses, what is the total credit in your program, either maybe in the post-graduation level as far as under the CBCS? Is
76. We are
okay, 76. As far as CBCS is given for the 76, Then 76, it is a mixture of hardcore as well as
Softcore. Yes, sir.
and also very interestingly that open elective. See, in our University of
Yes, sir.
Mysore, there is an open elective. They will given for the minimum 4, maximum 12. Any student, the minimum 4 credit need to be earned for this that through the open elective. Then, if the student is interested to get more credit, they can go for the up to 12 credit they allow. Within these open elective, we are introduced for the SWAYAM. Based on the thing, they can earn for the 4 credit, or maybe you can earn all 12 credit through the SWAYAM only. So these are the some of the there in the thing. Probably in the discuss in the next in the last session as per the what is the initiative of the University of Mysore. So here, out of 76 credit, as far as the regulation is mentioned, as far as for the UGC as well as for the Minister of Education, up to 20% of the credit is allowed for the SWAYAM. Then only we need to be go for our traditional classroom. We need to be go for the rest 80% need to be followed. But as far as recent guidelines in March 2021, they'll given very interestingly the 40% of the credit they can earn through the SWAYAM. Then also given for the blended learning, which propose up to 40% online mode. So based on the thing, you see the how the transition taking into consider for the earlier 20%, now they made it for the 40%. Taking into consider for the thing, almost entire your 76 credit, almost 40% means probably in the semester in a semester, how many credit you have? 24 or 20?
24, sir. 24.
Okay. Out of 24, probably taking into consider based on the 40%, probably only we need to be out of 24 credit means either 6 subject. Probably I think only we need to be teach 3 or 4 subject.
4 theory, 2 practical, sir.
Yes.
4 theory, 2 practical.
Okay, so that's there is the thing. Probably I think we need to go for the 40% of the subject given for the as well as for the SWAYAM is concerned. This is again very interesting and also very challenges for the teachers taking into consideration the present context. Probably after implementing for the NEP, probably I think you are all aware of the thing. There is an UGC made various regulations, various norms and standards. Then also they given for the flexibility for the student. There recently there is an academic bank credit. Any student before enrolling the thing, they can you can make the what is the total credit entire course where you can earn for the credit. Then also very interestingly in NEP they given for the multiple exit and multiple entry. They can join some credit years. They can join some other university for the different credit or something like this. So some of the various transition is taking place as well as for the national education policy. Then also given for the more weightages for the SWAYAM courses. So this is a very interesting. This is the challenges for the entire teaching fraternity. Either as a teacher need to be engaged for developing the MOOC courses. Probably I think you can engage ourselves, or maybe taken into consider for the mentoring for the thing. Some of the courses made available in the SWAYAM platform. Any student is joining the particular courses. Probably teacher can be the mentor, taking into consider for the particular subject or particular subject expertise or whatever. These are all the some of the things. Then again taking further, these are all the as far as best knowledge and best of teachers. Very interestingly, whatever the MOOC courses is made available under the SWAYAM platform, some of the courses is developed by the national importance universities or maybe central universities or maybe some of the best professors. Probably take for the All Institute of Medical Science. When you're taking for the All Institute of Medical Science, probably take for the our university student were getting for the teaching the lecture or maybe a lecture is delivered by the All Institute of Medical Science professors, whatever the thing. Then again they have to pay for so much fee for the taking a registration fee or whatever the thing. Under the SWAYAM platform, some of the courses is made available by the developed by the All Institute of Medical Science professor. Some of the courses designed by the National Law School, some of the courses designed by the JNU, so something like that. These are all some of the premier institutions. They already developed the course. That course can be accessed by any student for the any university. Then access for the particular that's why very interesting. Access the best of knowledge, best of teachers. Then also taking for the number of the courses, 9 courses being offered, 9 national coordinator. Then again taking for the almost 18,000 now that because already given more than 23. Now there is an almost 1 crore plus student were enrolled for the as of now, as far as for the SWAYAM course is concerned. As far as present cycle, 7th cycle, we have the 40 UGC MOOCs course offered under the SWAYAM platform already is running. They started for the July, probably in the December that particular course is going to end under the 7th cycle. These are some of the things. Then, as a teacher, we need to be developed for the MOOC courses. Then again, we need to mention for because this is very interesting. Earlier, when 2018, they started for the thing, any teacher is interested for the developing the MOOC courses, then they'll given for the eligibility is minimum 10 years, they are having experience in the PG level. Then later they given some kind of relaxation. They'll given for the encouraging for the in faculty. They'll given for the 5 years experience in the PG teaching. But now, as per present context, as well as for the 2021, what they made it, any teacher, either you teaching in the UG level or maybe PG level, having for the minimum 5 years as an experience, you are eligible to prepare or maybe can submit for the proposal for the developing the MOOC courses. Then again, whenever you're taking for the course selection, either you want to touching for the core subject or maybe elective, target audience, because these are all the things already we discussed in the ODI model. Then demand in master's courses, syllabus coverage, this is all the things. Then again, self-capability, creation of the team. Then also very interestingly, whenever you start for the developing the MOOC courses, suppose as a teacher, you are the course coordinator, probably can involve your colleague or maybe involve for the somebody having for the expertise in the different institute or maybe different university. You can take for the, you can allocate some content for the particular professor to deliver. So something like that. Probably I think as per the present context in the proposal, probably up to 40% that course coordinator need to be deliver the lecture. Rest 60% probably can take the stake from the other either maybe colleague or maybe other expertise for the different university or maybe different institute. These are some of the things for there. Then again, any faculty is interested for the developing the MOOC courses, probably we can take consent from the particular university. Then also you can take into consent for the, you can meet for the, probably I think each university in 2017, they made mandate for each university should have an appointment for the SWAYAM coordinator for the entire university. Then also very interestingly, probably if you take for the UGC, there is a separate website they created for the UGC MOOCs. Under the UGC MOOCs, they'll given for the, there is a SWAYAM coordinator for the all 500 universities, 600 plus universities, all the SWAYAM coordinator is there. They are the single point of contact for implementation of the SWAYAM courses. Then again, they are working bridge between university as well as for the UGC is concerned. They will help you for probably anybody comes under our university purview or maybe university jurisdiction. Probably we will help you for taking into consider for the getting the consent letter from the university. Then also will help you for how to prepare the proposal. Probably we have the SWAYAM digital learning monitoring cell there in the education multimedia research center. Probably can approach for the anytime. These are all the some of the things. Then another interesting UGC MOOCs, because already given there is a separate website is made available for the UGC MOOCs. Because we call it as a vertical up soil. Based on the thing, UGC MOOCs is the top because they're in the post-graduation level. Then after that, starting from the after that, they'll go for the starting from 9th standard to up to post-graduation level. That's called as UGC MOOCs is the vertical up soil. Then again, these are all the some of the things that need to be available. Then again, before taking into consider for the particular proposal, then again you should have some kind of team that is made subject matter experts, who are all the subject matter experts. Then also who are the reviewer, whatever the content you are delivering, whatever the content you have prepared, then I guess somebody has to review the content, what is there in the content. Then also you should have a team of the editor, then you should have a multimedia team. As far as our university is concerned, we have the multimedia resource center. We will take care of all these things. Only thing is subject matter experts that need to be developed by the concerned course coordinator. Then based on the thing, as if you preparing the particular unit or particular subject as a developing for the MOOC courses, then again we need to be take for them. That's a 5-minute introductory video. What is that particular subject is taking into consider? That introductory video. Then again approach for the university SWAYAM coordinator. Then also taking for the submitting the proposals. Then also very interestingly, there is an later I'll share the link. There is a 15-week course content, detailed topic and everything made available. They again each week need to be given for the what are the content you are going to be delivered. Then who is going to be delivering the content, who is going to be reviewing the content, who is going to be editing the content, something like this. Was some of the procedures were there. I will not go for the detailing. Then process after approval courses, because very interestingly, because already I mentioned why they stopped for the major research project, because they will given for the encouraging for the MOOC courses 13.5 lakh rupees the budgeted for the any faculty interested for the developing the MOOC courses, 4 credit MOOC courses, that 40 hours 4 credit MOOC courses they will given for 13.5 lakh. Out of 13.5 lakh, probably I think 9 lakh rupees they spending for the budget breakup. They'll given for the that education multimedia resource center for the content creation, editing, then also reviewing whatever the thing. Then 2 lakh exclusively they'll given for the remuneration for the as a course coordinator. So this is again the encouraging for the faculty in a span of 3 months. That is a 2 lakh rupees they can get for the as an honorarium. That is for the only for the course coordinator. Who is the course coordinator for the preparing for the particular course? We will get for the 2 lakh rupees as an honorarium. Then also some of the things were there. Probably that's a breakup is made available. as soon as you need to be submit through online for your entire your credential, including your 5-minute interactive video as well as for the 15 weeks detailed plan. Based on the thing, there is a steering committee is there in the UGC. The steering committee will review your entire proposal, whether already is any subject in the same title is made available in the SWAYAM platform or not. Based on the thing, they will assess, then they will approve the project. As soon as your project is approved, then automatically they will give for the 10% of the fund for the starting your course. Then rest of the thing they release for the based on the various things. This was some of the thing. Probably I will not go for the detail. This is again, this is the procedure need to be followed. Then whenever you're taking for the e-learning element, very interestingly, because this was some of the thing, whenever you're delivering for the particular as well as for the thing, again in the module, then again there is a 30 minutes you're taking for the delivering the lecture, which will have 3,000 words. That is for the script it need to be prepared. Then again that script that taken into that has to be delivered in 25 to 30 minutes video. Then again, this is again we divided into all the 25 to 30 minutes video into split into 3 parts, because this is again for the interest of the viewers, the concentration of the interest of the viewers, they given for the 10 minutes for the each module they created. Then also there's exclusively for the multimedia animation and so many other things. Then this is because already we started discussing about as well as for the APA scoring. Very interestingly, under the UGC regulation 2018 or we go for the 2016, they are given for the more weightages for any faculties involving for the developing the MOOC courses for entire 4 credit. Probably they'll given for that they can earn for the 20 points. Then again, anybody involving for the as a per module, they'll given for the 5. Then again, the e-content that taking into consideration 4 quadrant. These are also some of the breakups were there. Probably I think that regulation is available. Based on the regulation, probably this is LP for adding for the promotion and taking for the getting for the APA scoring. Then this is again as a 4 quadrant approach. Now what time it's a break? Sir?
11:15, sir.
11:15,
sir.
11:15. Okay, so I will probably I think I'll take up to another 5 minutes. Then after that, probably if you have the question, probably you can discuss. Otherwise, I can finish it up to 11:15. Then probably in the next session, probably you can have the interaction or maybe whatever that based on your thing. Then again, as far as 4 quadrant approach, they'll given for the quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Based on the thing, they'll given for the more weightages for the quadrant 1. Based on the thing, probably you're taking for the 4 credit course you are designing. Based on the 4 credit, again you taken into consider for that. That's for the total 4 credit having for the 40 hours. Based on the 40 hours, 20 hours should be the video lecture. That is for the as well as for the quadrant 1. Rest 20 hours that has to be given for the quadrant 2. That's for the e-content, web resources, self-assessment, some other things. So these are all the some of the things. Probably you can read it whenever you free. These are all the some of the quadrant approach is available. Then also, what is the role of the SWAYAM coordinator? I will not go for the detail. Then again, taking for the credit framework. This is very, very interesting because already there is an UGC regulation credit framework for online learning courses through SWAYAM 2016. Then also recently there is a 2021 regulation is there. Based on this regulation, the SWAYAM courses is notifying for the every month, every year, June 1st and then November 1st. This is for the, there's a 2 cycles is made available for the every year, June 1st and November 1st, they're releasing the subject. Then again, taking for the credit transfer, there is for the courses on SWAYAM permitted for the credit transfer, because already there is a choice of courses, up to 20% of the courses can be given for the SWAYAM, because already there is a regulation. Then also very interestingly, they given for the, as per the regulation, they made mandate for make an amendment for either your whatever the academic council, board of studies or whatever the thing that has to make some separate ordinance, then given for the option for the MOOC courses. Then also these are all the some of the procedure we need to be followed. Select the course, then designate the course coordinator for the thing. Then also you can designate the information. Then also very, very interesting, when we started 2017 University of Mysore, then again UGC has given for the other type, probably I think in the southern state, probably I think only 2 universities we started in the SWAYAM courses. Probably in the Karnataka, probably ours is the first university started for the SWAYAM courses. Then also University of Hyderabad, they started for the SWAYAM courses. Then later there is an university in Coimbatore, they started for the SWAYAM. These are all something. Now I think almost all the universities, more than 80 to 90% of the university they started for the MOOC courses. They made ordinance because as per the instruction from the Minister of Education as well as for the UGC's concern. These are all some of the procedures we need to be followed. Course registration, then also marks of the student, the certification, Then after that, that has to be again taking for the converting for the as a credit. So another interesting thing, after the SWAYAM mentor, then each department as well as for each institutional level, they started for the creating for the SWAYAM mentors. So the SWAYAM mentor will help you for the student taking the UGC MOOCs initiative forward to the select the subject and relevant. Then also taking for the mandate of the student in the department. They're making for the thing how to participate in the SWAYAM courses. They'll make for the, they'll give for the some kind of awareness for the thing, enrollment of the encouraging for the enrollment. Then also taking for the disseminating the information about the courses. Then again ensure the student actively participate in the SWAYAM courses. That's also very, very interesting. Probably I think you are all well versed with the thing. So many enthusiastically we are enjoying joining for the courses. Finally, we don't have a time to view the videos. Then also we don't have a time to appearing for the examination or something like that. That's also very, very important. Probably I think you go to the website of the university, that SWAYAM website, probably taking for the enrollment, almost more than 1 crore participants were enrolled for this so far. Then again taken into consider for the as far as for the examination, enrollment of examination probably drastically reduced. When come to the final certification, probably that is only for the 10%, total 10% of the total enrollment, they got the certification or whatever the thing. These are all the very, very interesting. Probably in the 2019, you are all aware of the thing. The first time they introduced for the ARPIT courses, annual refresher program in teaching, 72 courses they introduced. Based on the 72 courses, almost 5,000 odd number of teachers were enrolled as well as for the appeared for the examination. Out of 5,000 teachers, you guess what is the percentage of pass? Anybody? Anybody enrolled for the 2019 annual refresher program in teaching? Is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
Okay. How many see the percentage of passed? Get the certification.
percentage,
What is the
sir.
percentage? Only 1% is cleared from that. Out of 5,000 teachers were enrolled, only 1% is cleared. So at the time of, I think there is an higher education minister, the Javadkar, he is mentioning they are very difficult as well as for the online courses. That is not that difficult. The only thing is we don't have a time to view the videos. We don't have a time to submitting the assignment. We don't have a time to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is very, very important. Not only for in our cases, even you take for the global scenario, because very interestingly, there is a platform called as Moodle platform. Again, they're available for the edX. That is for the Harvard and MIT courses. That is very well-structured courses. Then also a lot of demand is there. But when come to the enrollment, there are so many people are enrolling for these edX courses. But when come to the certification is probably taken into consider for the only 10% of the students will get the pass. So only thing is not in the thing, only we don't have a time to see the video, we don't have time to see the that whatever the adhere to the whatever the schedule for submitting the assignment or maybe quizzes or whatever. Some of the issues were. That's why each course should have a mentor, probably in the department level or maybe institute level. You should have a mentor. Mentor will help you for as a teacher become a mentor. Probably I think you are all aware of the thing as far as the present NAC accreditation. They'll give a mandate for you should have a mentee and mentor system, taking into consider for the thing. Then also we should announce in the notice board how many students are taking for the mentoring. Then what way your involvement of the mentoring or something like. These are some of the mandate things are already there in the thing. So that's why in the SWAYAM course also the SWAYAM mentor role also very, very important. This is very, very interesting. Then these are all some of the elements of overall SWAYAM courses, syllabus template, pre and post course surveys also they're conducting based on the student that feedback they'll take into consider. Then what is the course timeline? Then list of announcement also they're making. Then instructional synchronized engagement, whatever the thing. These are all some of the things already is there made available. Then based on the thing, this is again is a regulation is concerned. Under the regulation, they'll given in the 2016 every institute shall within 4 weeks from the date of issue. This regulation shall decide through their competitive authority. So as far as regulation is concerned, within 4 weeks. That need to be implemented by the respective institute as well as for the respective university. They are getting grant from the UGC or something. This is the mandate thing. Then also given for the thing, any institute or maybe any university is rejecting for the any kind of credit transfer in the respective student earned through the SWAYAM, that is punishable under that. Something like that. These are some of the things already there in the 2016 guidelines. Then these are all the some of the methods repurpose, because anybody involved for earlier EPG part shop content development is no. Any faculties involved or having any experience for the EPG part shop? There is an EPG protocol.
But,
that-
yes, sir. In higher studies for PG courses, I have observed, sir, that
Okay, that is